We begin tonight with breaking news. Good evening. I'm Jason Carter. A man suspected of killing 5 people this afternoon was last seen heading towards the Gulf Coast. Louisiana police say they believe this man, 21-year-old Dakota Therrett, is responsible. Now a massive manhunt across 3 states, including Alabama, is underway. News 5's Nicolette SCHLEISMAN is live on Interstate 10 with the details. Nicolette?
Yeah, Jason, there is an alert to be on the lookout for 21-year-old Dakota Therrett. And here in Alabama, 5 are dead after a shooting spree in 2 different locations west of New Orleans. Now, police say Therrett was last spotted on I-10 in Slidell, Louisiana, and they believe he could be headed towards the Gulf Coast. The dead were found almost within minutes apart in 2 neighboring Louisiana parishes. 2 of the 5 victims were inside this mobile home in Gonzales, a home they once shared with their 21-year-old son, who's now accused of their murders.
Dakota Therrett lived there for a brief moment of time, but was recently asked to leave the residence and not to return.
The deceased parents were identified as Elizabeth and Keith Therrett, both 50 years old. Sheriff Bobby WEBRE says Keith Therrett, the father, was still alive when paramedics arrived, and before he died, he told them his son was the shooter. The 3 others were found dead inside this mobile home near Walker, Louisiana. Those victims were identified as Billy, Tanner, and Summer Ernest. Police say the suspected killer stole a truck from the Ernest family and sped away from the scene.
I wasn't expecting this.
A neighbor who's lived next to the Ernest family for years says this is the last thing he expected to hear.
Nothing like this. I mean, it's quiet. Everybody kind of knows one another. We go on about our business.
Neighbors near where the suspect's parents live watched in shock as police swarmed their neighborhood.
Yeah, it's a little worrisome. You know, anytime you hear shooting or any kind of dispute like this, where there's that much police and that much, I guess, violence, then it's yeah, it's worrisome.
Authorities have not commented on a possible motive. Multiple agencies are now on the case.
Right now we have 5 victims. We have 5 deceased family members, and there's a lot of family members out there that are hurting right now, and our prayers go out to those family members, and they're looking at us to do our job and to solve this crime.
Police say Therrett is driving a gray and silver 2004 Dodge pickup truck with Louisiana license plate C583809. Now, they say he should be considered armed and dangerous, and if you see him, call police. Reporting live from Interstate 10, Nicolette SCHLEISMAN, WKRG News 5.